Hi everyone. I decided to take the plunge this year and I've upgraded to the 2020 iPad Pro second generation pen. This iPad Pro is much larger than my last one. I decided to upgrade to the 12.9 inch. The one I have is from 2016 and my screen size was a 9.7. So this is quite a jump. But when the original ones were released back in 2016, the 12.9 just seemed so large to me. I think in part because the bezel edge was so wide. But now that I use my iPad almost 90% of the time for everything that I personally do, I felt that the larger screen was a better fit for me, especially since this year they just launched the Magic Keyboard with the trackpad. So I'm still waiting for mine to come in. I believe that comes in next week. But that's why I went ahead and decided to upgrade to this 12.9 to see what the feel is like, if it really feels closer to a 13-inch laptop than anything I've had before with the iPad series. So, just like with all Apple products, usually when it comes to your home, it's pretty well charged, but I still go ahead and unpack the charger anyway and plug it in before I do all of my settings. So, this is one thing that also changed with the 2020 from the 2016. It's now a USB-C charger instead of the Lightning charger that I have. So you'll see that is my other iPad Pro, the original that came out in 2016. So I've had that one for some time. And the main reason why I'm upgrading is because my video conferencing, my battery keeps draining really fast on my iPad. So I quickly noticed that I no longer have a headphone jack on the 2020 iPad Pro. So I went ahead and got the original AirPods. I did not upgrade to the AirPod Pros because I still know I'm going to be using my Beats the most often as far as listening to music and movies. This is specifically for the microphone feature. My previous microphone, I would plug into the headphone jack of my 2016 iPad, and this one with 2020, I can just use the basic microphone on these AirPods. So, I'm sorry, AirPods. I keep calling them AirPods. Different ones of my friends have these. I love how easily they connect. It's a no-brainer. You don't even have to go into settings. Just flip it open and it connects. And then as I take them out, it shows me the charge on each earbud as well as the actual charging case. Now the charging case, since this one is the original, it also uses a lightning connector, which is fine because I still have the older iPhone. I also still have my 2016 iPad charger, and all of those are the lightning cable. So I have those cords in my car, I have them around the house, so that's going to work. Now this is the best feature, the best item that I know I upgraded to is the second generation iPad pencil. When I originally got my first iPencil, I didn't use it as often as I do now. Now that I've learned ProCreate and the different notes features, I've really used my pencil so much more, and this was another big reason for this upgrade. It always made me nervous to plug in the first generation pencil into the end of the tablet with that very small lightning connector. This one has this flat edge right here, and this flat edge has a magnet and just snaps right onto the top of the iPad. Now I've always used a silicone case with my other pencil, so that's why I got this one, and it also has a space for that double tap feature that I look forward to using. Again, just snap it on top and it automatically connects. No need to go into settings and try to pair a Bluetooth device and wait for the pairing. It is seamless and fast. Now, this had to be my most proud moment. I could not believe I was actually able to get this screen protector by AM Film put on with zero bubbles. I was shocked. But there is a very, very specific process to follow. So I'm just going to step you through that really quick if you're really nervous about getting bubbles. I opened both of these packages, one and two. Then I put them to the side with them open. Wipe down with the wet, then wipe down with the dry, then go to this one that says step 1. Do not do this before you get your little wipies ready. Right after you dry the screen, then take this screen protector off and lay it on there. And then you're able to dry everything. Use the squeegee and the microfiber, and there are 0 bubbles. This was the first time I have ever gotten a screen protector on a device with no bubbles.
So my purpose for this unboxing video today is not so much from a techie perspective, as if most of you are watching this as subscribers on my channel already, you can see I'm more of a crafter than I am a techie, at least here on YouTube. So the reason why I posted this unboxing video is to help crafters like myself to really know the benefits of the upgrade to the new iPad Pro 2020 and why I made that jump. Sorry, there goes my dog. The jump is mainly because of me using the iPad for all of my YouTube videos. I use LumaFusion to edit my videos. I used to use iMovie, and I've used my iPad for the past 4 years strictly for editing all of my YouTube videos. I also use my iPad specifically for the Cricut Air. So if you're a Cricut user, I really do encourage you to get away from the computer version and try using the iPad version as your only version. It really makes the flexibility of where I work on my projects so much easier. I can make anything I want in the car, on the go, during a break at work. I've really loved using the iPad Pro 100% for my Cricut Air. The best feature of it being that we don't have to connect with any cords at all. It's totally Bluetooth. Everything can be saved to the cloud. So I've really loved that feature in using the iPad Pro for crafting. Now also, since I'm starting to design stencils and other items for mixed media, and I'm wanting to put those out in PDF format and other things like that, I'm using the Apple Pencil more than I ever have before. And it's so nice to have it constantly charged right there on top of the iPad without some weird connector with my pencil sticking out the same distance as my iPad in length. And then having to wait for it to charge and being afraid that I'm going to break the little lightning connector inside of the device. This new method of just snapping it with a magnet and it charging automatically just really saves so much on time and worry. But the best feature is the other 10% of my time that I use a laptop. I'm really hoping that the trackpad and the keyboard with the new Magic Keyboard is going to make it possible for me to work 100% of the time on my Office 365 products with Microsoft. That has always kind of been my big hang up with being able to use my tablet as a laptop. But that is why a big reason why I did go ahead and upgrade to the 12.9 inch to hopefully have the feel of more of a true 13-inch laptop, and the type of volunteer work I'm hoping it'll be nice and light, that I'll be able to take it up and down stairs, in and out of the office more easily than lugging my laptop and all of its cords and paraphernalia. So I'll keep you up to date. I'll do an unboxing video here next on attaching the Magic Keyboard and my first impressions of that, and then maybe I'll follow up a month later or so after I've had a chance to really work on it for a solid month and let you know how it's working for my Microsoft Office needs as well. But I know already, because it works so well for my Adobe products and ProCreate and Cricut, I'm going to love all these updated features for those as well. Another point as to why I'm looking forward to the Magic Keyboard is a lot of the shortcuts that you might be already used to on your Mac to do with Adobe products, for example, Photoshop and Illustrator, a lot of those shortcuts do transfer over onto this new Magic Keyboard feature. So a lot of those shortcuts for cutting and pasting and maneuvering around, those hotkeys are available and help your work go a lot faster as well. So I'll do another video on that another time, but that's it. I just wanted to explain why I decided to do an unboxing video, even though I don't usually do much techie unboxings here. And I hope you'll join me next time when I get that Magic Keyboard installed, and of course for more Cricut tutorials in the future. Well, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this unboxing, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.